play a lot of Minecraft with my friends, and they're an interesting group of guys.
Guys, I learned this in prison, okay?
After you swallow boba, where does it come out of?
They also steal from me all the time and think that I don't know about it.
Okay, I need books, but instead of going into the crave inventory and taking books, I know Rach has loads of books, okay? It's fine, guys, relax.
So I figured it'd be fun to use Create to try to build the most advanced safe house in all of Minecraft. Oh yeah, and when it's done, I'm gonna let my friends try and break into it. So I'm gonna build the safe house right here, because this looks like a pretty nice area to live in. The only problem though is there's not currently a house here for me to make safe, so that's kind of the first thing I need to do. Okay, I'll admit the house is nothing special, but I do think it looks nice enough for a group of degenerates like my friends to want to break into. Plus, in here, it's got everything it needs to technically be called a house. It's got a crafting table, it's got a furnace, a bed, and most importantly, it's got a sign to insult any of my friends that do actually manage to get in here. That's all the key stuff to be called a house. That checks the 4 boxes. So now that I have the basic house built, it's time to make the house safe, and I want to do that by building a huge perimeter around it of tons of different create things that are going to keep people out of it, and I want to start from the outside and work my way in and get more advanced as I go. The first thing I want to do is dig a 3-wide trench all the way around the house. Okay, so this is obviously a good start, but it's not going to be super effective, nor is it really advanced and create-esque, so it's not just going to be a trench, it's going to be a trench filled with a bunch of mechanical drills, which if you don't know, do a decent amount of damage if they're rotating at a good speed and you fall on top of these. Let's just say you don't want to do that if you're playing hardcore or something. Now it's just a matter of filling up literally this entire trench with cogwheels and drills. Okay, I'm starting to get better at world editing this stuff in. It's saving me a little bit of time. There we go. Now we're cooking with a little bit of gas. We got some create action going through the power of hard work, perseverance, and a whole bunch of world edit. Now, I think this is super cool, and obviously it looks awesome, but it's not really effective on its own because any sane human being will just, oh my gosh, guys, I'm in, right? It doesn't actually work that well if you don't accompany it with some other stuff. So the next thing that I want to add in is going to be a belt line that's going to be pushing back into this pit right here. So I just do a line of shafts right here and another line right back here and connect them all up with a bunch of belts. Now, if I power this, reverse the direction and crank it all the way up, this is pretty good when it works with this. Let's just take a gander. Oh no, and I'm dead. And for all you create experts, I am going to assume that my friends are not going to be smart enough or know about create enough to know that if you crouch on top of these, they just do literally nothing. So now I just need to run all these belts all the way around the house. At least these are a whole lot easier to place down than all the cogwheels and drills, because those were a pain. Even though I guess this part right here is also kind of a pain. There's a whole lot of clicking. I feel like that's a decent trade-off though, right? 1 like and 1 subscribe from each of you for the carpal tunnel that I'm going to get from doing all this. Oh, please tell me this works with World Edit. If I press enter and this doesn't work with the belts, I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, it works, but it pasted it 1 level too high. Okay, second attempt, please work. Yes, okay, it works. Okay, this is gonna sound super dumb. I don't know how to rotate copy and pasted stuff with World Edit, but I do with the schematics in Create, so we're gonna do that now. You guys ready for this? Boom! I'd like to see World Edit do that. Next layer of defenses is done. Don't ask me how I'm gonna power these, because I don't see a way to do it where it still looks clean. That's for future Rage to find out. For now, though, I feel like it's starting to look pretty sick already. Now, in the off chance that they are super smart and they realize, or they already know